Open the machine boxes. There are two parts. One is the printer. The other one is the pounder shaking unit. Then check the spare parts with the machine. There are some spare parts. These parts have to install on the printer later, and this is the spare parts for printhead installation and the ink tank. Then we have to prepare a table like this and put the printer body on the table. Now we're going to install the spare parts, all the printer spare parts. Install the parts like this. Then install the bulk ink tank. Fix it well. Then we insert the ink pipe on the tank. We have the color label, so we just need to connect them correspondingly. KCMY and white, from right to left. When we connect the white ink pipe, we have to pay attention that this ink pipe, this one, connected with the white ink pipe, means the ink need to connect with here. Here we also mark. Pay attention to the white ink pipe connection. This white ink tank flow to the white ink pipe. So we need to connect this ink pipe to here. Connect it, fix it, and then the ink will flow to the printhead and then flow back to here. So we need to connect it this cable. In this way. Yes. So this is totally view for the white ink circulation system. This one. Okay. This one, the left tank is the waste ink tank. We marked waste ink tank. So this pipe is for the waste ink pipe. We have to connect to here. So after we finish the ink pipe connection, we make a conclusion from the right to left. The color sequence is like this: K, C, M, Y. Then this one is the waste ink pipe, and this one, see, here we mark out. Here also we mark out. Yes. Then we come to this pipe. This pipe connect with the white ink pump from this port, the right port. From this right port to here, we have to connect to here. Then last one is the waste ink pipe. This is one is waste ink pipe. Waste ink pipe have to connect it with this pipe, the last one. All right. Now we are going to uninstall the locker on the carriage. Uninstall it. And then push the carriage to the middle of the printer by hand. Then let's go to check the buttons. This is the power button. This is the white ink pump switch, this left side, and this is the vacuum fans switch, which can be adjustable, the power of the vacuum. Now we turn on printer to make the machine initializing itself. Make the initialization. We need to check if the initialization process is normal or not. If it is not normal, it will give us error. As we can see, now the carriage moved back to the ink station, to the original home. And then the panel shows offline, so we have to connect it with the computer and then install the software. Okay, before we connected the machine with computer, we have to get ready one dongle with the printer. This is together with the control board. This is the USB cable between the printer and the computer. We have to connect with the computer. And then install the dongle. Insert the dongle. Also, we have another USB disk. In this USB disk, there are the softwares for the control system, for the printer control system. Yeah, we insert on the computer and then read the information. Now let's go to install the control software first. Open this control software. Open it, and then we have to install the USB driver first. There are two options, one 2.0, the other one is 3.0. So we have to, for example, we install the 3.0. So before, if the computer system is Windows 8 or above Windows 8, we need, for example, like Windows 10, we have to choose this one, Win 8.1, 64-bit. Our computer is XP system, so we should choose this one. Just the next and the next till finish the driver installation. Then going to install the control software. Name is WellPrint EXP. Open it. See. Okay. Select OK. So the software will be boosted. Now all finished, so will indicate all success. After finish the installation software, then the printer will show online model. That means this printer is ready to move. Then we find a photo, get a photo to make the printing, modify printing. For example, we choose this one, like, and then we print. Now we didn't install the printhead, just to make sure the motion system working properly. See, like this. So after we are sure all the motion systems are working well, so we will go into install the printhead and the ink in the next step. Now we need to move the carriage to the middle of the platform, and then turn off print. Then going to load the ink. Load ink from white, then YMCK, one by one. This pump is used to mix the white ink, to make sure the white ink circulation in the ink supply system. So here we got a cable. We have to connect this cable with the mixing pump, and here the white ink also have the ink level alarming system. This is the cable. This is for white ink alarming. Connected here. Here, once the ink level is lower down the sensor, it will give alarming to the customer. So we also need to connect it. See. Yeah, okay. Okay, go to install the head. Uninstall this carriage cover. Remove it. Now we can see the head plate have two places. This inner side is for CMYK head. This outside head is for white head. And this head cables will also mark color. That means this two head cable is for CMYK head. We put it in on the left side. This head cable is for this two head cable for white head. We put it on the right side. Then we will install CMYK head first. Now we're going to connect the head cable with the printhead. As we mentioned, we have mark on the head cable. For example, these two cables for CMYK, and then this cable we mark right. So that means this right cable will be connected to the right side of the printhead. This is right side printhead. Also, the other one, we mark the left. We mark left. Yes, and then this left cable will be connected to the left side of the head. Okay, show you. So this is one head, right? And then after finish it like this. Okay.
暂停一下。
Okay. Or after that, we suggest that you make a measuring tape to protect the interface of the printhead. Use the tape to protect the head like this. Okay, the other head is the same way. Then fix the screw to the head plate. When we fix the head screw, we have to make sure the head stay in a horizontal way smoothly. Okay. Continue to connect the second head cable, the white head. Also, use the tape, adhesive tape, to protect the head chips like this. Both sides need to paste it. Also use the same way to fix the screws on the head, and then check the head surface smoothly. Then we use a syringe to suck the ink. After sucking the ink, then connect the ink damper on the head. The same YK head sequence, K, C, M, Y. So this is for white ink. So for white ink, we have to turn on printer to fill the ink automatically first, and then later use the syringe to suck. Turn on power, and then open the white ink pump switch. Open this switch. Okay, so we can see the white ink was coming to the ink damper slowly. Then press the left button. Convenient for operate. We also need to now use the syringe to suck the ink by hand. Then go back to the home position. Then go into cleaning the head. Enter. Vertical. Printer check. Printer clean. Choose double head. Common clean. Then machine will start the automatic cleaning process. Going to load the material. Before load material, we should lift up the pinch roller. Then put material. when we load the material, make sure the matte side on the surface, on the top side. This printing surface is the matte side. We are going to make the nozzle test. Then we will check the results of the nozzle test. If you find some nozzles missing or clogged, we have to cleaning for several times. For example, if cleaning several times but still some nozzles missing, so it can come to the cleaning page. Here we select heads, that means 2 heads, and then load ink. Then the printer will suck the ink from the ink pipe to the ink head completely. After loading the ink, we have to choose from here, choose normal, and then cleaning again, double heads. Okay, now printer will cleaning the head again. For example, after cleaning few times but still have few nozzles are still not firing well, so we can printing a picture to test the printing job, to printing for several minutes. Then all the nozzles will firing normally. For example, we are now make a picture to print, and then 1 or 2 minutes later we're going to test the nozzle, check it again. Then we go to the parameter setting page, color bar. Here we select the color bar print enable to make sure the head will keep on firing, so it will not dry the nozzles. This nozzle check is good status. Then we are going to calibrate. Now going to calibrate the head physical position. First, find the test. Then first the printing vertical calibration. This is the test. This test, for example, looks like this. Check. That means, for example, this head is something like this. It's not. It is like this. So we have to move the head straight forward. Then we have to loose this 4 screw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we use a screwdriver to turn the screws in the vice clock direction. That means the head will be pulled like this. So that means the head will be pulled back. Both heads need to do in this way. First, loose the 4 fixing screws. After we adjusted the screw, we need to fix back the fixing screws on the head plate. Usually we just fit 2 screws, this one and this one. Fix a little bit, not too tight. Then do the testing again. Okay. Yeah.
零点花。
这里。Vertical calibration. Test again. Now this one looking better. Now we are calibrate white head. Use the same way to calibrate the same YK head. Also loose the 4 screws first. Then adjust the screws. Then fix the screw back. For example, this kind of vertical calibration is good. This one also good. Just check the slim line. Look like a one line, means it's in good condition. So we can go to the next calibration. Then go on, come to bi-direction calibration. Click print. This is the printing result. So in this testing, we have to choose the one which we need to check which group looks most straight. For example, here. This is 正2号，这是2最好吧？怎么样？ For example, here is the positive 2, so we have to add 2 on the value. For example, here we add 2, so change to minus 29. 负29. Yes, and then printing again. Now this 0 group looks okay, so we go on to next step. Then we come to step calibration, printing. So in this step, the feed calibration, for example, here the positive 1 group looks best, so we have to add 1 in the value. Here we need to add 1. Alright, then printing. After that, click apply. Okay. After we finish the step calibration, now we can go to printing picture. Through printing picture, then we will do the last and the important step is the color offset. Okay, we find a photo to print. For example, we're printing this picture. Through observing the picture, we do the color offset adjustment. For example, we make a printing job like this. Usually speaking, same YK is the base, and then we check the white color, right? For example, we can see, for example, here, the white ink, it's right forward a little bit. It's not totally cover the same YK. So from here, first we have to calibrate the right and the left. For example, here is for right and here is for left. So we only need to adjust one. For example, here the white looks tend to move right side a little bit. So we have to here this value, the right value, we can change to 0是吧？
对对。
For example, we change to 0, and then the left side also need to change to value 0. This is the for the right and the left calibration. Here is for the vertical calibration. As we can see here is 42. Okay, so we go to observe the printing picture. After checking the printing picture, we can see that the white color locates at the downside. So in this way, we can try to less value. For example, we can change the white to 39, for example. So all the value change to 39, all change to 39. 0. All value change to same. Left and right need to change the same. All same, left and right. And the vertical, and for the vertical value also need to change to the exact same. Then we double check the printing. Okay. Apply. After changing it, apply it, and then click print. 可以来打。 Okay, print from here, sorry. Printing from here. Printing. Check print. This is the second time printing job. We can see that the white color and the same white color still not 100% covered, overlapped. So we need to use the same way to change the value in the control software. Go to maintenance, color offset. For example, here we could change to 负2哈，可以吧？ Oh, sorry, 2. This one 36, and then change all the parameter to be the same in this horizontal direction. And then here all change to 2, all 2. So after we revising the values, it's printing like this. So average speaking, this is acceptable quality. Then we finish all the calibration process. Then can printing the picture. Now we come to the last step. Now we open the pounder shaking machine. First we have to install the take-up motor like this way. Install it, and then put the paper roller here, and then put this slot to contain the waste pounder. Just push it inside. Here have to match it to make the pounder will not leak to outside to the floor. Then we put some pounders on it. 是吧？是这样吧？ By the way, the take-up motor will work only after detecting the film, the PT film. Here is a sensor. Once the PT film go down and the sensor detect it, then the motor will collect, will take up, will start to work. Then going to introduce you the pounder shaking machine. This is for the power, for the main power, and the second one is for the pounder, and this one is for shaking. As you guys can see, this one is for curing. Curing, that means for the oven. Here is oven. This is the pounder speed adjustment. This is the shaking speed adjustment. Okay, here is the temperature screen. Now going to turn on power, and then turn on the curing.
时间。
here is the time setting. This is the temperature setting. Okay, and continue to open these two switches and then adjust the shaking speed. And the pounder dusting speed. Okay, then we put the PT film through this dusting unit to here. Okay.
重点整理的这个在
See. Oh, okay. It but the make sure the PT film will stand in the right position, like this. This is the shaking blade. Okay. Make sure the PT film stand in the correct position. Then open the oven. Okay, the PT film need to go through the oven too. Then, yeah. Then turn on the shaking power. Then the dusting unit. This is the dusting unit. Keep on running to make the pounder lower down. Make the pounder lower down to the PT film printing side. And here we'll start to work to take out the PT film. Okay, up till now, the whole DTF printer will start to work like this. Whole view for this DTF printer. Thank you for watching.